Hey y'all, hello. I'm in for just a little bit of quality time, but I want to talk to something near and dear to my heart. So we're going to do a quick housekeeping and get right into it so I can get you out of here to enjoy your evening. So the first thing is if you're hopping on, thank you for coming. And if you know anybody that needs this, please tag them. You can also share. You can even be fancy and do a watch party. But the next thing is also if you're watching it later, don't worry about it. Put hashtag replay. Let me know you were here. We are all good. I want to just quickly go ahead and we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing quality time about. Apparently, I'm a little tongue-tied today and my phone is crazy. So, we're just kind of working with technology. But today's topic is we're going to talk about the secret behind why I fell in love with vision boards, because I know I mentioned them a lot. So I was thinking, Dr. Ericka, why don't we tell them where all of this started? So I'm going to take you back to the beginning of my vision board quest and journey. So I hope you're ready for it. So we're going to go ahead and hop on in. I am your host. I am Dr. Ericka, double board certified psychiatrist and integrative lifestyle coach. As my best friend likes me to remind people that I am also Harvard trained. But I'm on a mission to help women feel seen, valued, and whole on their own terms. But it doesn't matter your gender. I'm just here to help you get through all of this chaos and craziness with your sanity intact. And I do that through my telepsychiatry practice, my books, and my speaking. So let's go ahead and get to it. So you may wonder, did I know about vision boards for a long time? Is that something I had just known about for years and years? And we're going to start this story off with a long time ago in an Atlanta, not so far away. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And also, as we go through, why don't you drop in the chat? Let me know when the first time you started to discover vision boards or heard about them. Not even when you first did them, but when did you hear about it? So what was going on at the time is I happened to be in Atlanta. I was doing a contract because, as you know, I also am a traveling psychiatrist. So at the time, I wasn't living in Atlanta, and myself and two of my good friends had all gotten together. We were doing kind of a girls' weekend. And one of my friends, Azizi, you've met her, the Dream Life Coach. She does art therapy and had been doing vision boards and vision board events for quite some time. And we just had this great girls' weekend. And one of the things we did was we watched The Secret together, which I actually never knew much about. And then we did vision boards together. And it was special for a couple of reasons. One was because it was tied to this weekend of just really reconnecting, because one of our good friends actually was not living in town. So we didn't get a chance to see her as much. And both of these friends are friends I've had for a long time, since I was a teenager in St. Louis. So one of the reasons it meant so much was because it's tied to this memory of all of this connection. It also was around the time I think we were all starting to turn 40. So I can't tell you what year it was, because then you know how old I am. But I'll let you in on the secret and let you know I'm over 40. So we were turning 40 and we did these, and I was really inspired, partially probably because I'm a little bit artistic, so I do enjoy crafts. So a part of doing your vision board can be like a craft project. So, my mom is also extremely crafty. So I enjoyed the craft element of it. And then there's something that allows me to tap into something that feels just a little uninhibited, because I always remember what Azizi told me was, when you're looking for items to put on your vision board, you're looking for things that inspire you or just kind of feel right. So you just kind of like, oh, the whole world is my oyster. She had a million magazines, and you would have thought I was a master coupon clipper. I was clipping my life away. But it was such a communal experience. And then I had this wonderful functional piece of art when it was over, because we did ours all pretty much in one setting. There are a few things I need to glue down later, but to me, it also speaks to the fact that this can be done relatively quickly. It doesn't have to be some long, drawn out project. But, I think part of what made me fall in love with it was, number one, the fact that we did it together. So it was really neat having my first experience with a vision board being with people I cared about. And also drop in the chat. Let me know if you've done a vision board before. Just comment it up. Let me know. The next thing is, yes, I won't lie. They look nice. I enjoy how they look too. So it's like functional art. If you were to come to my home, you'd see them in numerous rooms. I have them in numerous rooms of my house, including right here behind me on my desk. I have one on my counter. I have them up numerous places in my bedroom. So it's functional art. So it gives some color, some life. And the thing I love about them is they tell a story. So every time you do one, it's almost like a new narrative, and it marks kind of the chapters and where you are in your life. So one of the things I love about them is that they can be meaningful, but they also tell a story. So a lot of us may not write an autobiography. I will even admit it. I have not always been the best at journaling, but by looking back at my vision boards, I can see where I've been and where I want to go. So they also end up being this visual reminder of hope because they're aspirational. By nature, they are aspirational. So they're what you're looking to do, what you want, what you're dreaming of. And you're putting them in a way that they're not just dreams, but it feels like they could be reality because you put them there and you see them. So to me, I love the fact that they are naturally aspirational and hopeful, and also help keep you focused on some things that you really want. So instead of kind of having to sit and think, oh, well, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Is you literally have it on the board, and you're like, what do I need to think about? And you just pull out your board and you just pull some stuff out. So this one, sharing is caring. This is my one. This is actually 2019. This is 2018. But the neat thing about it is you can come back later and then you look and you get to see what came true on your board. And one of the good things about keeping them is that sometimes everything doesn't come true immediately. So you may look at it and you kind of know what happened that year. But then a couple of years later, you look up and more things have happened off the same board. Because like actually for me, this is actually I think I told a story. That was 2019. This is 2020. And you can look and just see what you've done. And not only can you use these and visualize what you want, because we talked about visualization this week, is you can look and think of things, see what kind of things you've done, and it kind of marks time. So like for me, I can say I've had some breakthroughs this year. I've been doing much better with sleep. I am actually on a wellness journey. I feel like I've been moving forward. I've had some more peace of mind. So the great thing is you can reflect on it. And then sometimes you get surprised at how many things you actually did on there. So it's just a great way to look at hope, but also to mark your wins. So for me, they're so powerful. And then they end up tied to memories because you have the memories tied to, as you look at it and then you know what you did, you have the memories tied to what you actually did on your board. Then you have the memories of making it. So for me, I always enjoy making it. So it's always something's really pleasant about the process. So the first, I've done 2 where we did it in a group setting. The rest of them I've done by myself. But there's something to me that's therapeutic about doing it. So those are some of the reasons I fell in love with vision boards. Let's do a quick wrap up. Then we're going to get you out of here. So again, thank you so much for coming. If you know anybody that needs this, please tag or share. Also, if you're watching it later, don't worry, put hashtag replay in the comments. Feel free to drop in your comments kind of what's been some of your experiences with vision boards. Just stick it in there. I would love to hear about it. And we're just talking about the secret behind why I fell in love with vision boards. And we started off talking about the fact that this happened in a galaxy far, far away, also known as Atlanta. Around the time I turned 40, that me and some good friends were together, and we watched The Secret and we made these vision boards together. So for me, my first experience with vision boards was this weekend. I really wasn't familiar with it before that. And it was done in a way where it was all this communal positive energy and spirit. So that there are a lot of positive memories tied to me for the process of actually making my first vision board. And I love the fact that you can display them and have them to hold. So you have them to be reminders. They also look nice, but they're visual cues of aspiration. So they're aspirational. They help give you hope and they help keep you focused on what you're doing. But the great thing is then you can look back and be like, I did this. This is what I did. I did this. I did this. I did this. But also they're historical markers of where you are each year. And to remember, the great thing about keeping them is sometimes the universe works in a way that it's not necessarily on our time. So we may put something on our vision board and we may see it come true, not that year, but a couple years later. And it's always great to be able to go back and look. So I find them to be just very powerful tools. I can definitely say I've seen a change in my life since I started doing them. So I wanted to share that with you. And one of the great things I want to share is I want to share the joy of vision boards with everybody. They brought a lot of joy to my life. I feel like they are a very useful tool. And especially at a time like this, a lot of times we really need that. Is people have been dealing with so much frustration, hurt, feeling stuck. I've heard a lot of people mention that they felt like 2020 was like this missing year where it's almost like the forgotten year. And I wanted to do something that would help people start reclaiming this year. And we still have some time left. And I want to be able to reclaim some positivity out of this year, help people feel like they accomplished something, and then move into 2021 in a way that you're moving forward into it and that you're able to have some dreams come true and accomplish things and be able to have lots of wins in 2021. And I felt like helping people not only put together vision boards, but also learn how to use them so that they can be manifestation tools and basically turn into manifestation bosses was going to be something I could do. So you see below it. So I had the Define Your Fairy Tale Vision Board Challenge. It's a free 5-day challenge. It's just 5 days. I don't make my challenges long because I can't do things for super long. So I tell my clients that I don't ask anybody to do anything that I can't do myself. So 5 days I felt like was a good amount of time. It starts on Monday. So time is ticking. Starts on Monday. But I really hope you go to the website. It's visualize20.com, visualize20.com. Scrolling down here. Go ahead and sign up. You will not regret it. You're going to have such a great time. We're going to have a great time together. And at the end of it, you're going to have a vision board and you are going to know how to use it. And then there might be a little bonus. So you definitely want to hop on and see what's going on. So just go to visualize20.com. And this is going to be my last scheduled broadcast, but who knows? I may hop in some over the weekend just to say what's up. But I really hope to see you all at the challenge. I think you're going to have a great time. It's going to be something that you could do for yourself. And this is a time where a lot of us have been giving a lot. And this is something that you can pour into yourself. It won't take a ton of time. It's going to be fun. And then you're going to get something that's going to be just priceless for yourself. So I'd like to encourage you to do that. Again, I'm Dr. Ericka, Harvard trained, double board certified psychiatrist and integrative lifestyle coach. I'm on a mission to help women feel seen, valued, and whole on their own terms. It doesn't matter your gender. I'm just here to help you get through all of your craziness, not yours, but the craziness of the world with your sanity intact. So I just would like to encourage you to try this challenge. I think it's a great tool. Website is scrolling below, and make sure you do your usual prescription. Call at least one person and tell them that you love them. Can you do that for me? Okay, that's all. Don't want to keep you too long. Have a great night.